Did you, at that stage, either ask to inspect or see the Kennel Club documents?
No, he told me that the documents were in the cupboard and he didn't show them to us on arrival.
What do you say about that?
Yes, I did. Showing her those, and I said, you won't take that until you've paid your last payment, and then I'll hand that over to you.
Where's the agreement in writing?
I had no agreement in writing, it was just verbal.
Big problem.
With all mine.
Do you have doubts that Star is a purebred?
Yes, I do.
Why do you have those doubts?
For his colouring.
A lot of show dogs are brindle, not straight colours. That's how you get your structure and conformation dog.
I'm speaking to the judge.
You disagree?
Sorry, yes, sir, I do. Strongly.
Disagree?
A dog can be any colour.
Quite so. Any other reason to believe that this is not a purebred dog?
His show size, his build.
He's not fully
Full
grown
grown
till he's
yet.
at least 18 months to 2 years old. How can you determine that he's growing irregularly at this age? You can't.
He isn't putting weight on.
Nobody can. Well, you're feeding him wrong then.
Yeah.
Or you're not exercising him.
Any other concerns?
I mean, there's not any other concerns. The only concerns that I do have is obviously his health.
Leave the health out of it. Your first concern is...
I'll have the dog back. I'll take the dog back and give her a £250 back from day one. I have.
Let's pause for a second.
But she said it's her dog now. It's not.
What conclusion would you come to, having, as I understand it, inspected Star or Ace this morning?
I have looked at the dog this morning and looks just like a French bulldog to me. Growing, will fill out, had a bout of bad worms at some stage, which of course would set him back a bit, but coming on quite nicely.
You're concerned about the absence of Kennel Club documentation?
Yes.
Now, the reason Kevin tells me that's been held back is because you haven't followed through and made the payments that you promised. Do you have that Kennel Club documentation?
Yeah.
Why have you never shown Shannon?
I shown her it on the day when she took the dog.
Can I see it? It looks a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, one of the pups got to it and ripped it up.
The dog ate your homework?
Yes. Gypsy Lee ate it.
That is perfectly authentic documentation, which makes clear that your dog is a real deal French bulldog.
Okay.
You made the first payment of £250. You didn't make the next payment, which was due in October. Why?
Ace had came down with a lot of health issues. He was constantly being sick. We wasn't sure why. So we'd taken him to the vets as he wasn't putting weight on, and we thought that he was basically riddled in worms.
What did the vet say to you?
The vet said that he did have worms. He also had mild infections in his ears. He wasn't gaining weight as he should do. And they also said that there was something wrong with his back paw.
I'm told the dog was riddled with worms. Is that a common problem?
It is. The dog was wormed at the first vaccination, which is a good time for it. They should be wormed every 2 weeks because they get roundworms from their mothers. It's not that anybody's done anything wrong, this just happens. Unfortunately, after that worming, Ace wasn't wormed again until he was sold. So he should have been wormed again.
You say yes, he was?
Yes.
Is that on a record or not?
It's all on record.
Now, you've got, and I want to be clear, for the purpose of the court, you've supplied me with the dog's medical record. Can I see that record, please, the original? Thank you very much. Dr. Victoria, do you have a copy of this?
Yes, Judge, I do.
Thank you very much. And everything looks fairly normal in terms of weight. The testicles of the dog had descended, muzzled off. And then, if we turn over the page, the next thing it says is no more diarrhoea. What do you make of that note?
I'm afraid it doesn't make sense, Judge, because the date on the bottom of this first sheet is the 10th of August, when a wormer was dispensed for the owner to, or breeder to use on the dog. And then it goes suddenly talking about diarrhoea, when there's no connection. And unfortunately, there isn't a date on the second page. So we don't know when that was.
Looking at this, would you agree with me? It looks like somebody has decided to cut the bottom of it off.
That's what it looks like, Judge.
Have you done that?
No.
Is this a complete and original record?
Yeah.
Did you cut the bottom of that record off before coming
No.
to court?
No.
Looks odd, doesn't it?
It does.
Thank you very much. Why does it look odd, Kevin?
Too small.
Too small. Have a look. You may not know what's happened here. Thank you, sir. This is your witness, Kevin.
Yeah.
I can see a jagged cut at the bottom of that piece of paper. What does it look like to you?
Like it's been cut.
With what?
Scissors.
No, I haven't.
Kevin?
No, I haven't cut it. There's nothing there, what was on there, to be cut
It's
off.
half the size. Now, it's very difficult to ask a gentleman about size, but trust me, sir. Before coming to court, you cut that document, didn't you?
There's nothing on the document what I cut off.
So, yes, you have cut that document, haven't you?
Well, there's nothing on the bottom of it.
You cut the document
Yeah.
with scissors. And the bit that you cut off,
But nothing on it.
nonsense. Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.